My beautiful people, I come your way today with this delicious, show stop it, okro soup. Just watch to the end and see what I'm talking about. So I have with me here some beef, and you can check on my other recipes. I have this basil spice blend and some other spice blend that I've already shared. Do check it out. And I'm adding some salt, again my homemade spice blend. I have all the recipes out there, some smoked paprika. Feel free and use any spice at all that you like, okay? And then some seasoning cube. I'm just going to cover this and let it steam. So while that is happening on the side, I have some water, and to that I'm going to add some carrots that I've washed and I've cut nicely. It's going straight into this. Also have some bell pepper, red bell pepper, and some onions, and all of them will be going into this water at this time. Thank you so much, beautiful people, for joining me. I'm so happy to share this recipe with you. Next, I have the small tomatoes, more like cherry tomatoes, and I'm adding that some yellow scotch bonnet pepper. I'm just going to cover this and let this cook. You want the carrot to cook until fork tender so that it'll be easy to blend. Okay, so now we are checking on our meat, and just see, it's looking so good. So give this a nice stir, and I found some fish somewhere in my freezer. I don't know the name of the fish, but the way the mouth of the fish looks, it looks like a fish that we call in our language akwesinya pion. Akwesi is a name, and then nya is because the mouth pion. So sort of akwesi's pointed mouth. That's the name of this fish in my language. I don't know if I got it correct. So I put the fish in, added it to the meat, and then for it to steam, absorb the flavors. And now I went ahead and blended all my boiled ingredients, and I am just going to strain this over the meat and the fish in the soup right now. So that is what we are doing. It's more of a process. The process is more like doing light soup, maybe carrot light soup, but then I will be having a thicker consistency for this particular soup. So I just blended it nicely, and I have some smoked salmon, leftover smoked salmon. Hey, sorry, they said it is called mackerel, but in Ghana it is called salmon. So my leftover mackerel, I washed it and I'm adding to the soup. Give this just a nice stir. I don't want the fish in this to break, okay? And then it will simmer, and that is it. Isn't this simple? Like as simple as possible. If I had some fresh bay leaves, I'd have thrown in by this time, but no, I didn't have any. Now what we are going to cook on this side for this is okro. Okay, so I've chopped my okro. I also have some red bell pepper, some chopped onions. I've also chopped this eggplants, wash them, make sure that I took most of the seeds out of them, okay, after cutting them. And then this trick was a trick I've really observed. Sweetheart Jelly add some grated what do you call it, ginger, her okra. So I decided to try that today, and it tastes good. But then what you missed right now was baking soda. That is what is going to give the slime of to this okra. Okay, so where I come from, we don't joke with our slime. We want this slime. So while this was boiling, I just remembered that I had some little shrimp left over in the freezer. So I was working on them, taking the head and the shell off, and this was boiling over. People, just look at that. My okra was boiling over while I was prepping that, but then yeah, I just came, stirred it. This cooks so fast. Okra cooks so fast, you know. And when I remembered that shrimp, I didn't want to omit it from this recipe. Beautiful people. So at this point, this is what I have. It's not much, and so I'm adding to it. And shrimp also cooks very fast, like very fast. So I added it to it, and within a minute or two after letting everything boil, that'll be it. And if you can feel the fire in my voice, it's because today I'm not doing my voiceover at dawn. I'm doing it at daytime, so my voice is high volume. Now it's time to serve my people. And what I love so much about this dish is the fact that you control your okro, you control how much okro you want in your soup. This is going to work perfectly for people who don't really like okro. You can just have your soup, and those who want the okro can add a bit to it. Ibab, yeah, in Abner's voice, happy Ibab. Yes, beautiful people. So this is it. How is this looking? Is this not looking delicious? Just look at all the vapor that is coming out of the soup. Tell me you're not going to try this. Oh, I prepared some banku on the side and it went in. And at this point, I just wanted a nice picture. So why don't just throw in some warm meat so that I can give you a beautiful picture like this? Just look at that. Is this not beautiful? Are you not loving it? Thank you so much, guys. It's the hype for me. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you again in another video. Thanks for the support. Super blessed to have all of you here. You make my day always with your kind words and beautiful comments. Mwah.